Hello, Weenie, and a happy late American Thanksgiving. How have y'all been? How have y'all been? It's just embarrassing at this point how inconsistent I have become. But in case y'all didn't see my community post, my most recent community post, I have been very busy this holiday season so far. For Thanksgiving, I did a Thanksgiving food drive where I helped 35 families have a Thanksgiving meal in my community. That was very nice. It was a very nice experience meeting these families and just having that experience face to face it was really nice. I'm hoping that all that will kind of slow down for like the Christmas season. That I'm just going to kind of regather myself for the new year, kind of set some goals for myself, and start taking action on those. I'm hoping that I can start being more consistent for you guys again and just, coming up with different things. I, I have had new ideas, just not the time to act on them. So I want to stop doing that. I want to actually follow through on what I'm telling y'all and, you know, be reliable. Well, anyways, speaking of unreliable, I am here to talk about DSP. Obviously, finally acknowledged the admin stuff that has been going on. I did not expect all this. I didn't. I didn't expect all of this icky manipulation that has been going on. I can't even put into words. So, as we've all seen, hopefully you've seen, and if you have, I'm sorry. If you haven't, I'm sorry. Because it's been a freaking shit show this past few days. So, before Phil interviewed with Asmongold, a YouTuber, if you didn't know, with over 4 million subscribers. I don't really watch his stuff. I knew he existed, didn't know what he did, didn't really care, right? It's whatever. Interview with the guy. The interview was meh. It was just like a bunch of talk about stuff that really didn't matter. And next thing you know, uh, on the podcast after the interview, Phil gets, how much did he get? He got close to $2,000. And not only did he get close to $2,000, he said that he's not going to do the goals anymore. He got rid of the goals. Now it's just King's tax. Now it's just how much money he's gotten in a stream. He's not going to be begging anymore. He's even saying that in the upcoming marathon that he's going to have tomorrow or today, whenever I upload this on Black Friday, um, he's not going to charge $100 for shots. Guys, like, all this money is flushing in. Mind you, it has slowed down in the past couple streams, but it's flushing in. And he is like acting like this is the rest of his career. $2,000 a stream. That's what he's thinking is going to happen. So I've been watching this unfold. I've been watching bits and pieces. And I just have to sit here and just be absolutely disgusted because I'm literally watching manipulation. I'm literally watching, and I mean, Phil is full of manipulation, right? That's all he does. That's all he knows how to do. But this is just full on lying. This is just full on fake. And if Phil had actually thought to himself, okay, I'm going to change. I'm going to take this chance and I'm actually going to change who I am. And I'm going to take this chance and I'm actually going to make a difference for my business with it. That's not the vibe I'm getting with this at all. That's the mask that he's trying to put over it. That's what he's trying to make out like he's doing. He's this positive streamer now, guys. Literally overnight. Not even overnight, within like a couple hours. It's positivity. Welcome home to my stream, guys. It's home here. But as long as y'all give me money, this is how it's going to be. The moment the money stops, it has to go back to the way it used to be. It's just, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's like laying the base of an abusive relationship is what he's doing right now. Regardless, what Phil is doing is absolutely disgusting. And it's like taking advantage of people that don't know enough about him, you know? But again, he's got this narrative down of he's changed, he's better, he's going to do better, he's a positive streamer, he's laying out a new path for himself. Sure. Okay, Phil. I can respect, because as a person that has changed and a person that has built themselves differently, as a person that has, built a different path for themselves, I get it. If you're given the opportunity to better yourself and you take it and you actually do something good with it, sure, I'll have respect for you. But you're blatantly lying to these people. You're like literally in real time trying to rewrite history. It's gross. It's gross. And I would go back and cover all of these things that he said, but it's not worth my time. It's really not. What did catch my eye though was today, Thanksgiving's daily wrap, which actually is not even today anymore, technically, it's the next day, but regardless, I'm up late. Okay. We have to react to this. There's no way I can just let this shit slide. There's no way. There's no way. So, without further ado, my weenies, let us react to Phil's disgustingly manipulative daily wrap from after his Thanksgiving Day stream. And guys, remember, if you enjoy my content, make sure to like and subscribe. And I have my memberships active. So if you would like a little weenie next to your name, just a little weenie next to your name, a little hot dog, and to have access to my extra videos that I make and more to be coming, I promise, more stuff to be coming, become a weenie, become a member. It's tons of fun in the membership club with the weenies. Without further ado, weenies, but yes, let's get started. Let's have a look.
Hello, everyone. Darkside Phil here. And I wanted to just say happy Thanksgiving here in 2025 from me and my family to yours. If you are celebrating this year, if you're an American, today is American Thanksgiving. And I know that many people are probably busy with family and friends doing awesome things. And I just wanted to let you know, I hope you have a great one. Now, today, I actually just got off of a crazy stream where I was basically just killing time when my wife was busy cooking all day, making our awesome Thanksgiving dinner.
First thing that I want to note is not once have we seen said Thanksgiving dinner. Not once has Phil brought in a piece of this dish, of this meal, of a sample of a dish that she's made. I don't know. I know a lot of y'all believe in divorce coin. I'm still kind of about it, but it's stuff like this where it's like, yeah, buddy, I don't know if a homegirl's there. I don't know. Let's keep in mind throughout this video, Phil is a new man. He's positive. He's a good person now.
And I thought, maybe a few people will show up to my stream, but today's a holiday. Over 50% of my viewers are American. And I'm thinking, we'll have low attendance, but it'll be a cool hangout session. We'll just chill. We'll play some Pokemon. Attendance was great. Again, this week, ever since the Asmongold interview, you guys have been absolutely amazing. Both my longtime fans and viewers and newcomers alike. You guys are coming. I mean, basically double attendance from what I normally would have for a Pokemon stream. And people were absolutely generous with their support.
And that's what's important, is that the money is higher than it ever has been. He's trying to have this fake positivity that he's just happy to have more audience members. Well, yeah, because having more audience members goes hand in hand with getting more money. That's all he cares about. That's all he cares about. No, Bland, no. He's a changed man. He's repented for his sins. He cares about these people.
So what I wanted to do is make a very brief video here to tell all of you what I am most grateful for this year of 2025. First off, first and foremost, I am ultimately grateful for my wife, Kat, who stands by me through thick and thin. Everything that goes on, the highs and lows, she's there to support me. As I've told you guys many times before, when I met her in 2017, it changed my life for the better. I used to be a very kind of stressful, aggressive, sometimes outright hateful person. Can we please get some support? So when I'm playing Suikoden, it's like, well, it's another dead stream. We literally just had 8 or 9 straight streams of hitting the goals. Can we stop? Can we break this fucking pattern? I'm serious. I'm pissed at it now. This is a good game I'm about to play. Now, you might not agree or you might not respect the classics, and that's okay. But you at least respect my content or else you wouldn't be here in a positive capacity. Let's get some goddamn support right now so that when I play this game, I don't have to fucking worry about. How do you donate money? All right, well, I'll tell you step by step how this works. The first thing, this is probably the hardest step. You have to get a job. All right?
Huh.
But it is what it is, I guess. People want to drag their feet and be stingy during my marathon. Because the thing is, I'm hitting it. I'm going to at least make 450 this marathon, at least. So I don't know what we're waiting for, but okay.
So you were hateful and aggressive before Cat, but not after. No. Right. Yeah. No, you're a changed man, Phil. You're a changed man.
And actually meeting my soulmate and the love of my life changed me, made me a better person in general, just in life, but also as a content creator. And I'm so happy to be with that person for the rest of my life. I'm also very grateful for my cat, Jasper, because he's an awesome pet. Many of you probably have seen him for the first time over the course of this last week. He always likes to jump on camera and get a little bit of the spotlight. And he's an awesome guy.
He's an awesome guy. I don't know. Love Jasper. Big ups Jasper, right? He's a cat. He's innocent in all this. It's just really freaking funky. It's always funky hearing how Phil talks about Jasper. Like he's just like a guy that lives with them. Like he's a dude. I don't know. It's weird. That's all.
Also, I just want to say I'm very grateful for my health because this year I'm actually in the best shape that I've been since I was in my 20s. And that's due to diet change. That's due to exercise. And frankly, it's due to you because many of you who supported me over the course of this last year supported me so much, I was actually able to go buy exercise equipment that previously I wouldn't have had.
We haven't gotten a Phil flex lately, have we? Has he finally let go of the fact that he's totally buff now? I don't know, bud. And also, now he's not waiting for 10 goals to eat fast food to have the DSP tries it. He is going to do it when he wants. That should be interesting. May have to be doing a little bit more than what was he doing? 20 push-ups?
And because of that, here I am down to a body weight that I was at in my early 20s for the first time in over 20 to 25, years here. It's nuts. Okay. So I'm very grateful for that I'm at 43 years old. I'm actually so fit and that's awesome. Okay. Now, in regards to everything that's going on right now, obviously there's a few groups of people that I want to thank. First of all, I want to thank my longtime viewers and fans and supporters.
I'm going to stop him right here before he continues on with this bullshit. Because, first of all, Phil, did y'all notice that he wasn't even responding to Jade's messages the other night? He wasn't even responding to Jade. Yeah, he's doing that thing that he did, like he did with the Kino shit, and he is ignoring his core audience. He is ignoring them. They don't exist. They're not the ones giving him thousands of dollars at one time. I see right through this, Phil. I see right through this. Because you know that you have been ignoring your core audience, the people that support you, the people that made you successful before the Asmongold pickup. Um, you know that you've been ignoring them, and you know that that could have a negative consequence if and when this extra positivity and extra money finally fades away, which inevitably it's going to. And maybe you don't know it, but you are such a manipulator that you are preparing for it ahead of time. So that way you can have some kind of high and mighty speech whenever that time comes. But you want to be able to tell your older fans, like, listen, guys, we got to stick together. I've always, been appreciative to you. I said that one thing that one time. No, he realizes that he's been fucking up the past few days, right? And so right now he's doing like a cleanup, you know? He's cleaning his mess up before it gets worse. And it's gross. It's gross. He don't give two shits about his longtime viewers. What this is just a show. It's a show for the Asmon viewers. It's a show. None of this is true. And in about a week's time, if that, we're gonna see that. They're gonna see that. We already see it coming. I don't like manipulation. I don't like people doing this to people because it's really no better than like an abusive boyfriend. I always compare Phil to an abusive boyfriend. He is constantly love bombing, and then he says something really ugly or does something really ugly, and then like places the blame on them to why he had to react that way because they made him react that way. I could go on and on about why Phil is the abusive boyfriend to his battered audience. But we'll skip that. That's a subject for a later time. I'm rambling. I'm very tired, but we're doing what we can here.
All of you have been with me through thick and thin. You've seen me way up here, you've seen me down here, and you've seen me go through all these waves of popularity and then not being popular at all, being the most talked about Let's Player, being the most hated Let's Player, and anywhere in between. And you guys have been there for me and supported me and allowed me to do what I love for this long. 17 years in general, but 15 years as a job. And I am so thankful to you for allowing me to take this journey and to do what I truly love. We all know that I'm a flawed individual and I'm not perfect and I made a lot of mistakes along the way. I'm happy now that I'm at a point where I feel like it's all behind me. As I've been saying this week, forward and upward, not backward and downward, looking behind at the things that are in my past, but not making those same mistakes and instead pushing forward positively.
Phil, I would understand this if you were truly and genuinely a changed man. Leave the past in the past. Sure, don't make the same mistakes. What the fuck? There's so much I want to say to that, and I just can't get it out right now because my brain hurts just trying to come up with it. Because, first of all, Phil, you begged every day before this, and this isn't even fucking a week ago that you were freaking begging like a crackhead on the side of the road with a tin can, asking for freaking dollars, pennies. You were begging like you were in the past. You weren't changed. You were abusing your audience to guilt trip them into giving you money. You haven't changed. It's been proven, and there's evidence showing that you still spend money on a mobile app game. You haven't changed. You're constantly getting caught in lies. You are constantly, still to this day, like abusive. Abusive to your audience. Abusive to those that support your lifestyle. You haven't changed. What you're doing is creating the image that you have changed. And when you are as much of a fucking narcissist and when you are as much of a liar as you are, Phil, and as you are being right now, the truth always comes forward. Your true self will always leak through the mask you are trying to put on. It did with the Kino arc, and it's going to now. I think a lot of the people are already seeing it. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty hyped for when you finally get some alcohol in you tomorrow for your marathon, and we get to actually see Phil pop out. Phil Phil is getting exactly what he wants with this Asmongold stuff. I just want to stop and say that. He is getting exactly what he wants. He's getting an audience. He's getting money. He's very satisfied. And what happens when a narcissist gets exactly what they want? They get a sense of righteousness and a sense of getting something that they were owed. But the biggest thing that a narcissist cares about is how people view them. They care about the most is their own image. They couldn't care about anything else. And that's what we're seeing right now is Phil trying to keep up that image of I'm the victim. I'm the victim of trolls on the internet. I'm poor me. Woe is me. I'm so sad. Feel sorry for me and come give me money. I'm a changed man. I'm so positive, guys. Look at me. I'm so positive that I'm not going to make y'all hit the goal anymore. We're just going to watch me eat fast food whenever I say. But you're going to have to keep this up for me forever because I have no savings. I have no retirement. So you're going to have to keep this up for me forever. Because that's a healthy audience to online presence relationship. I'm rambling, y'all. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I was cooking all day long. I ate for a little bit and then I cleaned. And so my house is settled down. Kids are resting, asleep. And so I'm like, I have to make this video. And so my brain is a little tired. So you're going to hear a lot of rambling. And plus, I haven't been able to talk about a lot of this stuff until just now. And so, yeah, there's going to be a lot of rambling in this video. I hope you're okay with that. If not, I'm sorry. You can put your distaste in the comments, okay?
Okay. I also obviously want to thank all of you who are newcomers, those who have discovered this channel over the course of the last several days, ever since I had the interview with Asmongold, because obviously all of you are just flooding this channel with positivity, views, likes, comments, engagement, and support. Right now, this has been one of the best weeks I've ever had as a creator, all thanks to you influxing with your positivity. For the first time in a long time, the positivity is outshining the negativity of the trolls who try to keep me down, downvote all my content, make the hateful content about me. Instead, it's been overwhelmingly positive. Like I said yesterday, over 7,000 new subscribers on the channel and climbing still positive comments. Today, double attendance on a Pokemon stream on a holiday when people are busy. Thank you guys so very, very much for giving me a chance. That's all I ever wanted. And now that I'm getting that chance, it seems like I can finally be the person I wanted to be for so long, not having to sit here and ask for contributions and be toxic and have goals. Instead, just chill.
This is freaking ridiculous to me. This is crazy. So, first, Phil, what happened to this endless cycle of you continuously giving rants, 15, 20-minute rants of how successful you were and how happy you were with yourself and how amazing your life is and how the detractors were completely wrong about you being miserable and unhappy with your life. No, you're happy. You're not destitute. You're happy. You are satisfied with where you are in your life. Yes, you beg for money. How else can you get money? There's nothing wrong with that. You have to do that and you like it and you're going to beg and they're going to like it. He never wanted to be that person. He never wanted to be the person that he was less than a week ago. But he also didn't want to be the person that the Kino Casino wanted him to turn into. What he chose was to be the better person, but it's also still not the person that he wanted to be. What? I don't. The inconsistencies, the absolute inconsistency, the outright lies, the it's just baffling. It's baffling. It's it's so hard to watch because you are actively seeing this man with a mask, but you see right through it. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like creepy. It's weird.
Just have a great time. Today's Pokemon stream was such a delight because we just had fun together. That's what it was all about. It didn't matter about anything else, and it was a great time. Okay, so thank you to anyone who has come by and give me a chance. But also, I got to give, obviously, a huge thank you and shout out to Asmongold.
Oh, but of course. But of course, Phil, you couldn't have done this on your own. We have to thank Asmond. We have to thank Asmond. Thank you, Asmond. Thank you, Asmond, for this. Why do I feel like this is kind of off, though? Like, does anybody else get that feeling that this whole thing is weird? Even Asmond is being kind of funky about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It just seems off, if you know what I mean. Like, I can't really explain it because then that's just me making a bunch of assumptions about a very big creator, and I'm not about to do that. But yeah, no, something seems off about all of this. And I don't know if it's like a snaking that's fixing to happen, or I don't know if it's like something that wasn't supposed to happen and just kind of happened in this way, or if there were threats made by somebody to somebody and this is just kind of what happened based on that. I don't know. Something feels wrong, something feels off. You know what I mean? But yes, thank you, Asmond. Thank you, Asmond, for giving him another chance. And you know what? Thank you, Asmond, for giving him another chance to fuck up and to just prove to the world more that he's a piece of shit and to just add to the history book because that's what this is going to turn into. He can't be this way forever because once the money dries up, once the money slows down just a smidge for a little bit too long, the mask is gonna fall because that's all this man carries. That's all this man cares about. He doesn't care about the people that come in and bring their positivity. I see their chats. They're positive. They're positive towards him. He doesn't care about that. He's gonna pretend like he does because him pretending like he does encourages people to give him what he in the end wants, and that's more money. He's manipulative. He's manipulative. He's gross. He's pathetic. I wouldn't be surprised if he's already attached himself like a leech to Asmongold because now he's seeing a gold mine. And Asmond is that gold mine. And he's going to attach himself. Like, do y'all remember how pathetic he was in the DMs of with the Kino guys? Yeah, he's gross. I can only imagine how fucking gross he's being with Asmond right now, and I hope that those DMs get leaked.
Because if it wasn't for him giving me a chance to actually talk about all the things people say about me and tell you my side of the story.
That's all we've ever heard, Phil, is your side of the story. That's all we've ever heard. Lies. Half-truths. And just blatant out. That's all you ever do is talk about your side of the story. That's all we ever hear about. Everybody knows your side of the story. You just got the opportunity to go over there and not shut up about it on a bigger person's channel. And your narrative of you being the victim is what won. Again, the truth will come to light.
But then also to show that I'm human, to actually have meaningful conversation about games instead of drama, to actually have a little bit of interaction with a big creator who was like, that was a good conversation, and then invited me on his podcast in the future. I mean, that's amazing. And so many people this week have said, because Asmongold gave you that break, we now know about you. We now can find you on YouTube and we want to be a part of your journey. And that's amazing. I mean, what did he get out of it? A couple videos? So I'm so grateful that he allowed that to happen. He definitely didn't have to. I mean, I said it yesterday too. I don't know. Maybe he had a vision in his sleep. Maybe an angel came down from the sky and talked to him in his bedroom and said, dude, just do this. I don't know what it is.
Dude, this is so pathetic. Do y'all remember that really long thank you that he did to PPP, almost to a T like this? That he was like, "Thank you. Y'all just don't know what y'all are doing for my life. I can't tell you that I thank y'all enough. That y'all are giving me this chance to resurge myself and give me another chance to do the little this." Phil is back into a pattern, just like he was with the Kino guys. He's got to give this disgusting, pathetic thank you to somebody that doesn't fucking want it. He doesn't give two shits about you, Phil, but you're so pathetic and thirsty for friendship, for companionship. It's actually sad that you can't see that these people actually don't care about you, Phil.
But I am so grateful. I really am. Asmon, if you see this, which I don't know if he will, I just want you to understand what you did for me. And I really, really appreciate you. You did a really good thing. Despite what all people on the internet say about creators, and Asmon too is not immune to criticism and people saying awful things about him. This is one case where he didn't have to do anything and he went out of his way to actually do me a solid. And that solid now has actually significantly turned my business and my life around in a positive way. And I hope he knows that. So thank you, Asmongold.
Oh, yeah. He did a good thing. He did a good thing by getting me more people to give me money. That is such a good thing. Thank you, Asmond. Thank you, Asmond, for giving me money. I'm losing it here, bro, because this shit is so fucking cringe. Oh, but wait. Oh, but wait. It's about to get better. I don't even know what to say about this next part to prepare. You just fucking watch.
And then lastly, I want to thank God.
I'm not laughing at you. Quit trying to play.
For giving me a second chance. Because I was down in my luck and down in the dumps for a while.
No, but you were successful. Right? You were successful. What?
Happy. And I'm good. And I'm confident. Right? I'm confident in myself and what I'm doing. More so probably today than I have been in a very long time.
What happened? What? Down in the dumps when? I thought this past year you were so successful. You were so successful that you pretty much called people that went to a gym broke because you had an in-home gym. Down in the dumps where, Phil?
And I've been on the up and up for the last year and a half. And now this happening has just been like the crazy boost and icing on the cake that was already good. And now it's like, are you kidding? It's kind of like 10 years of bad things happening. And now all of a sudden in the last 1 or 2 years, so many good things happening. A lot of people call it karma, but I was raised Roman Catholic. So I just got to say, thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Some may call it karma. Some may call it karma because I'm such a good person that had so many bad things happen to, and I was the complete victim. I never victimized a person in my life. So all I deserved back was good karma, guys. Good karma. Oh, but I was raised Roman Catholic by my Italian family. And so I can't say karma. I just have to thank God. Oh my God, you can't make this you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
For this, because I never expected it. I thought that for the rest of my life, I was just going to be the whipping boy of the internet. I was just going to be the guy that was talked down to and was the butt of the joke, and that no one wanted to watch my content or take it seriously. And within a few days, all of that has changed. So thank you, everyone, all around. I wish you all the most enjoyable, positive, safe, fun, heartwarming Thanksgiving that you could ever have. And I can't wait for the journey ahead. Everyone, happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you soon.
And that's it. That's the daily wrap. The Thanksgiving daily wrap. He wants to thank his wife. He wants to thank his cat. He wants to thank his old viewers that he pays no attention to, and his new viewers that he's totally manipulating to and lying to and abusing. And he wants to thank Asmond, who he 100% is leeching onto like a fucking fat ass bitch ass leech. And he wants to thank God. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't believe he's doing this. I can't believe he's doing this. This is actually insanity. Because the moment the money dries up, Positive Phil is no more. Positive Phil is no more. And he is also, I'm shaking my fucking whole desk with this. I'm getting pissed. He is also priming it to be able to blame these people for when it fails. I don't know if y'all have noticed that, but he is. He's like, yeah, as long as this keeps up, this is what we're gonna do. So the moment that it doesn't, he's going to be like, I told y'all. I already told y'all as long as this keeps up, but yet y'all aren't keeping it up. So I guess that y'all don't want this to happen anymore. I guess y'all don't want this positivity anymore. So I had to go back to doing this. I had to go back to, oh my God, I want to be there. I need to see that live when that shit happens because holy shit. Like, are you serious? I need to know y'all's thoughts on this whole Asmongold thing. I need to know what y'all think is going on here. I need to know what y'all think. Is this real? Like, I don't know. Like this is just so strange and like it's just gross. It's really just gross. That's really what it is. Um the level of manipulation and the level of lies and narcissistic love bombing is actually off the walls. And I really do feel bad for the people if they truly believe this man. Do your research. Okay? Do your research on him. He hasn't changed. He hasn't changed. Um, you can watch some of my videos from this past year and see that he hasn't changed like he says he has. Not even close. He actively abuses and gaslights his audience to make sure that they give him the money that he needs to hit the goals every day, and when they don't, he guilt trips them. He's not a good person. That's really what it is. And if he was a good person and if he actually changes, if Phil actually takes this chance and he actively changes and he becomes a better person, if this positive Phil is real and it stays this way, I'll quit making videos about him. I'll quit making videos about him. I'm not going to make videos about a person that has a positive attitude. I'm not going to. But I see right through it, Phil. I see right through it because when people ask you questions, you make it all about yourself. This is all about yourself. This is all about you controlling the narrative of how these people see you and trying to brainwash them to keep them from going out to explore further to see that you actually aren't changed. You're not a good person. You don't become a better, positive person overnight. You don't. It takes a lot of work. It takes years of effort. Sometimes it takes therapy. Sometimes it takes medications. You don't happen overnight. This doesn't happen overnight. It's not real. It's fake. And it's gross that you're trying to convince these people otherwise. And it's awful that they believe it. Anyways, guys, that's it. It's late. I gotta edit this, get it out, and get some sleep. I hope that y'all had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope that y'all have a wonderful upcoming Black Friday. And, the Christmas holidays are coming. Y'all see my Christmas up. It's Christmas time, guys. I love Christmas. That's all. That's all my rambling. That's all my ranting about this shit that's been going on with Phil. It's crazy, but it's gonna come to an end. It's gonna crash, and it's gonna crash fucking hard. And I'm gonna be here for it. So, okay, weenies. I hope that y'all have a great night. And I hope to see y'all very, very soon. Hopefully more consistently. Yeah. Bye, weenies. I want to thank God. Roman Catholic?
Happy and I'm good and I'm confident, right? I'm confident in myself and what I'm doing.